Fight with honor.
Wow, that's all obscenely expensive. Blah 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 yo. Might keep the consecration. That could come in handy. If everything else I draw is a bit on the average side. Oh, that's not much better. Ooh, well, this is horrific. Alright, what do you got, Mr. Warrior? I nearly have to throw the protector in front of it. Yeah, probably gotta throw the protector in front. It's probably not all that relevant.
Not on
Yeah, let's do it. Although potentially I probably should have coined out the Shattered Sun. And if it lived... Say, potentially could have just coined out the Shattered Sun, coined it up. Balls. Alright, let's pop out a Cleric. This is not a good start. Whenever a being takes damage, gain +1/+1. Well, +1 attack.
It's time for a little blood.
I could... I nearly have to consecrate. Clean this up. So I just cannot let him live.
Push forward.
Pain in the butt. Now I'm going to deal with it. Although it hits me in the face. Oh, this match is going horrifically. Alrighty. What's he got in hand? At least the taunter stops both of them from hitting my face.
The gates are open.
You have your own taunter. This is horrific.
I wonder. The gates are open. Must attack that minion with taunt.
Yeah. Of course I must. Of course I must. What do you do in trade? This is not going very well at all.
Are you ready for this?
Plague so badly. Do another 9 to me, drop me 2. to 7.
Truth is my
Oh, you have another taunter. Oh. Oh, this is going to be a loss. I can see there's no way to come back from this one. Blah, 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 blah.
Your magic shall not save you. Not on my watch.
Well played. Thank you.
Still pretty much. That's still game though. He swings for 8 on the next turn. Yeah, that's it. Unless he's stupid enough to not just hit me with both, that's that.
Well played.
Well, I got wrecked pretty badly in that one. My first level up as a Paladin. No worries. Alright, let's move on to the next game. It's only one loss. That one went pretty badly. Got most of my rather expensive cards right there at the start. But yeah, realistically, he played very well. Played lots of taunters, and I had very little answers to it. I'm sure I made some mistakes there in the middle. Would have to look back at the video later to see if I could have played anything better. Or it might be more apparent to everyone watching. But it's not disturbingly bad. I don't want to quality that quickly. The master's alright. What do we got? Yeah, whatever. That's a very slow start. I mean, I could have played the Protector, but I really might as well get use out of his Divine Shield. Possibly on the Imp Master. Oh, what do you got?
I wonder.
Not on my watch.
Alright. So now he's got the work, and he's got a... At this point I should be able to take care of the Worgen alright. It's a bit of a threat still early on, but shouldn't be too bad. By playing Blessing of Wisdom on it, I'll get stuff out of it for its 2 attacks. My god. Da, 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 da. Well,
I wonder.
Your magic shall not save you.
Spellbreaker to take out his ability.
This is my responsibility.
Sacrifice him and let the shield take care of that. Cool. That's not too bad.
I think.
Get down!
Cool. Well, its secret did nicely. Lets me keep the Spellbreaker and possibly drop the 1/1 into the working on the
We
next
must
turn.
cleanse the Sunwell.
Or not. Do I consecrate? Do I consecrate? Yeah, I think so.
The battle!
Alright, and next turn I start working on Taunters, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, what do you got?
Squire, attend me!
Ready, sir.
Fen Creeper's the better blocker, although with what's sitting here, Lord of the Arena is probably the way to go.
The battle!
Die, mage.
So in this case, the Lord of the Arena is able to take out both of those if he attacks with them, and the Fen Creeper wouldn't have taken out the Silverhand Knight if he didn't had swung with both. What do you got? That would have taken out the Fen Creeper just as well. The wall one.
Behold the might of Stormwind! The battle!
I think that was probably the right play. I could have dropped the Taunter, but next turn I can drop the Taunter and, well, even the Imp Master, and potentially start to take this back. What do you got? He still has an awful lot of cards though. Way more cards than me. What else do you got? So my 2/2 eats your 2/2. Hit you in the face for 6.
What to do? What you looking at?
Okay.
For the Reporting for duty.
Alright, so the Fen Creeper's too big. If he does have some kind of buff, I get the Fen Creeper
Your
back
magic shall
anyway.
not save.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
That worked out really, really nicely. Unless he has something with his 4 mana. I'm going to swing for 12 on the next turn. Wrong one. He really needed that to be the Taunter. What do you got? Excellent, excellent. That secret really did well for me. Cool. Alright, that's our next win. Very good. I wouldn't want you just to have sat down and watched me lose 3 times in a row. Alright, let's move on to the next game. So we're 2 wins, 1 loss. Not too bad. Still, I figure for the first arena, not going 0 and 3 is really pretty good. And of course, it's the first time I've really played the Paladin. As you can tell by my leveling up to 11. Another Shaman. I just have no idea. Do I hang on to the Hammer of Wrath? It costs 4. 4's still forever away. Let's throw it. Alright. Not the quickest of starts. Does he have a 1-drop? Well, I wouldn't expect there to be a whole lot of 1-drops in Arena. Of course, you could coin something out, but would you? Oh, well, you would do that. Oh, let's do that.
Reporting for duty.
Hit me. Hit the little... No, hit me twice. You gotta hit me twice.
The battle.
Alright, 4-3. I might... get some imps going on.
Job done.
Alright, what do you got? 2 walls. Pain in the butt. No.
My eyes are open.
I could have healed her, but it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. I might use that on my own guy. I was thinking about using it on one of the walls, because he'll attack with both of them anyway. But at this rate, if he decides to swing into them, he'll have to use up both of them to stop him from drawing me a card on the next turn. Barring something special with his 2 mana. I don't think he'll do that. That would seem like a weird play. Cool. Decides to ignore them. Not a problem. Alright. We'll get our Taunter on the board. Eat one of those. Do I want to eat it? Is there value in that? No, maybe I should probably hold them out for the champion.
Let me think.
Not that I'm going to spawn too many guys on the board at this rate. Since I can only have 7. No, you have to hit the Taunter. Still, he has to hit the Taunter. Now what do you got? Oh, what? 2 more? That's just a pain in the butt. Oh well.
Of course.
Let's... Actually, do I want to eat one of them? I could hang on to him.
Of course.
Yeah, let's do it. And we'll get a new Taunter on the board. This is going very slowly, but not too bad really. So I'm down to a whole pile of 1/1s, and barring anything too special next turn I drop the Stormwind Champion, make a pile of 2/2s, and start eating the board.
Join
that went well for him to draw some cards. Oh, do I consecrate? No, 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 no.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Justice shall prevail. Let the dark in.
Thank you. Alrighty. Well, that went pretty well. I've got a full board. Yeah. What's he got? Ah, that's not too bad. Alrighty. I think the Twilight Drake's an easy play from here, given how many cards I've got. And then we should...
Not on my watch.
Why didn't you put that on the Taunter?
Let the dark in.
Oh well.
For the Alliance!
Justice shall prevail.
Wait, could I have just gone to the face and finished it? I have no idea. Oh well. Actually, next turn the Consecrate wins. All else fails, he wipes the board. Double Concentrate. Ends it.
My shield for Argus!
No, that ain't gonna help. I mean, it's a fine play, but that ain't gonna help. Cool, that went pretty well. So that was one of the main things when I was making the deck. I was hoping to get a whole pile of imps and beef them up for champions. And there we go, 3 wins. 3 wins, 1 loss. Move on to game 5.
Versus Rexa!
Hunter this time.
Let the hunt begin.
There we go.
I will fight with honor.
I'm grabbing some fairly high costing cards in spite of having a relatively low curve, really. What do I do? The Sunwalk was good, but I don't know about holding on to 6. And they're both also pretty good. I'll throw them too. I'll see if I can get something nicer. There we go. That's a bit better. It'll give me a board presence anyway. Here's just my 1-drop for fun. I don't actually... Do I have any weapons? No, I have no weapons in this deck, but it was a 1 for a 2-1, and there was nothing else of any significance. The other 2 were pretty ordinary. And it was fairly early on, so I was going to use up an arcane shot on it. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Bluegill. I think it's the first time I've seen my bluegill. He's nothing too special.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, you didn't attack? Mother of God, what are you doing? That's just horrific play.
Reporting for duty. The battle!
My god, what are you doing? Playing terribly. Alright, that was a terrible start. Yeah, no, that should have been played differently. In my head I was focusing too hard on trying to get the Twilight Drake out and have a big butt, but that's not going to work at all.
Give me a quest.
Are you going to go to my face with that? Because I kind of hope so. Okay. So.
The battle! My eyes are open.
Alright. Let's see if I can pull this around. I mean, it's still far from over, but that was a horrific start. And of course he's still got a questing adventurer alive.
May my ancestors...
I'm going to throw the hammer at the taunter, and then throw my guy at him. And then have an empty board. That's pretty much the only choice I've got. Or I consecrate. Or I throw him into him and consecrate and keep my stuff.
I wonder...
You noob. But you make that attack first, so your Farseer would have lived. If I win this, I don't deserve it. This has gone horrifically. I should have swung into the taunter first, and then my guy would have lived.
Reporting for duty.
Well, what's your trap gonna be?
The gates are open.
Alright. Let's make everyone's health one.
The battle!
What trap do we got?
I got the best deals anywhere.
Oh well. Yeah. So he's got to take out my 4-1 at this point. No? Oh, what do you got in your hand? Why would you not do that? Ah, Sea Giant. I mean, he just has to do nothing but hero power for the next few turns at this point.
I wonder.
Time to pay.
Move quickly.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
It's time for a little blood. Time to pay.
Alright, if he swings into me, I get a defender to take the hit. He's going to swing with them though. That'll do it.
Get down!
Hadn't even considered that as a possible play. No. You played well, I played fairly mediocre. Oh well.
One more loss, and you're
One
out.
more loss. 3 wins, 2 losses. Alright, see how we go. Possibly our final match of the night. Yeah, I made so many mistakes in that game. I'm not sure it would have necessarily made a difference, but it was certainly plentiful. I probably should have dropped the Fen Creeper. Well, I hadn't assumed you'd have to unleash the hounds. I was hoping you'd just have to attack with the giant, barring anything with charge, which of course is what unleash the hounds is.
You asked for it.
That was going to go alright. All my expensive guys again. Blah 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 blah. Let's read them. Too expensive, come back later. That's a little bit better. Alright, so for my turn 2 play, I'll drop the Geomancer. Turn 3, Farseer. Potentially turn 4, I drop the Protector. Beef someone up. Then Brewmaster bounces him back again.
No, candle.
Job's done.
Do you have a 2-drop? Let's break some stuff. Okay, what's your 3-drop? Yeah. Okay.
My eyes are open.
I just ignore the harvest for now. Potentially throws the harvest into my Farseer and pings it off. Should be a hell of a waste of his turn. Unless he's really lacking in 3 drops.
What to do?
Strange play. Alright, so for my turn 4 play.
Not on my watch. Drink with me, friend.
We'll do that. Potentially though now I should hang on to the Archer Protector to re-Divine Shield the Sunwalker. Depending on what he drops.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Sod it.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Let's go hard. Of course, I'm playing a mage, so when he hits 7, there's a reasonable chance he has a flame strike. But are you going to swing into the Farseer?
Get down!
Well, lacking anything on the board, the Sunwalker at the moment probably isn't better than the Lord of the Arena.
Okay, follow.
Push forward.
Face. This one ain't going too bad, although I'm still facing a mage with a lot of cards in his hand. Really? Nothing? Nothing at all?
Whoops.
Reporting for duty.
Farewell.
Push forward.
Not on my watch.
Job done.
Alright, what do you got, Mr. Mage? If you Flame Strike, that uses up all his mana, and I still get to attack with him. Okay, now you have 3 mana, and I still beat you to death on your next turn. Oh, do you have a magic missiles?
Push forward.
This is my responsibility.
Cool. Oh, well, that went pretty well. Yeah, that went pretty well. Managed to get into a point where if he did Flame Strike, it wouldn't have mattered. And got the win. Alright. Let's move on to our next game. So it's going really well. Well, another mage.
I will fight with honor.
My god. My god. You all saw at the start how low my curve was. What are the odds of that, really? Let's throw that all away. Well, that's better. We can start with that. Alright. I mean, of course, potentially actually now uses the Fire Blast on my pirate, but this denies him from being able to drop a 2-drop. So it still has value. Alright, Cobalt. Got a 3-drop, Mr. Mage.
Wanna blow something up?
Oof. That's unfortunate for him. What should I do? I might eat the bomber. Make a minion.
Reporting for duty.
And just leave it at that. I could have used the Archer Protector to save my guy, but it seems a little early for that. The enemy mage hasn't made a strong presence on the board yet. Probably about to. Really?
Not on my watch.
Well, it's not that secret. In which case, I might get some of these.
Job done.
Ah, gain 8 armor. I should have tried attacking first. My god. Oh well. Make some imps. Still, I'm going to be eating a flame strike. Really? Oh, well, I have to assume the strike's coming.
The battle.
No. Okay, it wasn't one of those.
Reporting
This
for
is my
duty.
responsibility.
Let the dark in.
What's he got? I mean, it could be counterspell. I'm not excited about this. There's a copying one. Oh. I was a bit worried it was the copying one.
I am not a morning person.
Do you have any more secrets, Mr. Mage? Well, you got that. Mr. Hammer.
Drink with me, friend.
And then I'll bounce back my guy. I'm letting this drag on way too long. Let's pull we'll do the champion.
Challenge accepted.
I mean, I've got to assume he's got a polymorph somewhere in there, but the rest of my hand's fairly solid, and I don't want the Fan Creeper polymorphed. Oh. Ah, whatever. wasn't that one. It's probably counterspell. Fine, then we will drop a taunt on that one.
Reporting for duty.
Rice block. Well, we knew it was coming. There had to be the strike in there somewhere. Consecration.
I got the best deals anywhere.
I wonder if I'm overextending here. Although if he was holding polymorphs, he would have used them earlier. My god. Did you just pull every secret?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Time to pay.
Plus 8 armor.
Reporting for duty.
So his secret's either counterspell or ice block. Not much I can do about either at this point. This guy just seems to have 1,000 answers. Which is impressive, but so he nearly played a card and pulled it back. Makes me think fireball? No. I freeze my guy. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to do this.
Your magic shall not save me.
Push forward.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Alright, if he has another flame strike, then, well, I'm basically burned, but he uses up most of his mana.
Attend me.
Ready, sir.
Shields up.
Well, it's a good play.
The battle. The battle.
Push forward. Die, mage.
Go. What was his secret? Must be what I'm missing. Surely I did everything that should have triggered one. I don't know, I'll have to go look one up later. Oh, 5 wins, 2 losses. Feeling pretty good about that. Let's move on to the next one.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Warlock.
Your souls shall be mine.
Oh,
I will fight with honor.
yeah. I'm going to throw that away. That's probably not going to be all that useful. That's probably the downside to having 3 Fen Creepers in the deck. I'm going to find them all of the time. any luck, I get a fairly quick consecration.
X marks the spot.
Otherwise, this is going to go very badly very quickly. That's a very good start from the Warlock. Wow. Just wow.
I wonder.
Oh, let's pop the Twilight drink.
Job done.
Hope for a consecration. I feel like it feels like he's mocking me at this point. Anyway, consecration. Come on. No.
Not on my watch.
Reporting for duty. Job done.
Alrighty. Actually, this ain't going as bad as I thought it was going to. Consecration would be nice, but I've got equality.
Why do you call?
Oh my god, 2 blood imps. Oh, that is the perfect timing for that.
The battle.
Excellent. So barring removal, I've got some fen creepers coming now. This may actually go pretty well. Although he's a warlock, so he probably has removal. They have some pretty excellent removal.
Put this apple on your head.
Okay. Wipe the board.
Reporting for duty.
Still not too bad. So he has 2 in hand, I have 3. But my 3 are these, that's not too bad. So next turn, if he doesn't do anything too amazing... That's a pain. No, that's enough of a pain in the butt for me to not throw that down. But I will have a Taunter. And
We
we'll have a
must
cleric.
cleanse the Sunwell.
Job done.
So I dropped the champion, he could have easily killed it. And by taking out the 4-4, I make it so that his guys, assuming he has nothing very cool, both of them have to jump into the Fen Creeper and they'll both die. If I'd left the 4-4, it would have lived.
Reporting for
Oh, let's get these guys out there. So we've both had Hail Mary plays to clear the board. Mine was exceptionally lucky. I don't know how long he'd been holding the Hellfire. Actually, he would have just top decked it himself, wouldn't he? Wow. I'm still not feeling very good about this.
Get down!
I can wait and fish all day.
Oh, he's down to worthless imps. And he got a card.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Not on my watch.
Alrighty, we go up to 6. Cool. Oh, that one really went down to the wire. I could have gone either way. He must have used up all his really good cards to have given up at that point, I guess. Did I have lethal? I didn't have lethal. I mostly had lethal. It was pretty close. And of course he was down to worthless imps, so we had no further demons in the deck. Yeah.
I will fight with honor.
Might keep the hammer. Why not? It's keepable. Not that I had a choice of keeping, of course, but yeah, not gonna let you keep that.
Job done.
What's the best play here? Might just get a little guy.
Reporting for duty.
They've got the Hammer of Wrath coming up. Gets a card out of it. And I get a card out of that.
Give me a quest.
Well.
Reporting for duty.
Not on my watch.
That's alright. Alright, so
May my ancestors
going to have to do that. Consecrate equality. Yeah.
The battle! Well played. Thank you.
Okay. Hopefully that's the guy's scariest cards out of the way. Well, he's got that. But we're getting on in the game, really. And
Truth is my shield.
oh, we might as well put that out. I should have swung into him. Oh well. That was a good play. Let him.
Truth is my shield.
Now what do you got?
Let the pain speak to me.
The battle!
Justice shall prevail.
Drink with me, friend.
Bounce her back.
Truth.
Replay her. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm packing 2 more Taunters and a Stormwind Champion and an Imp Master. What do you got? What are you doing?
I let the dogs out.
What the hell's that play? I don't get that play at all.
Moves quickly.
He probably should have taunted this guy. Swung into me. Right?
Challenge accepted.
Justice shall prevail. Not a morning person.
I don't know what that play was. I don't know why he did that or if that was the best play. So far, right now I feel like I've got a good position on the board, and yeah, I'm confused as to what that last play was. What are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna kill the taunt. Well, now he's down to top decking, and let's find out what it is, I suppose.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Let the dark in.
Alright, I think this is a good play. I didn't have to worry about the Taunters too much, since he has nothing and he's in top decking mode. So 6, 10, 12, 15... I swing for 15 on the next turn.
Push forward.
Let the dark in.
Might just hold back on these two, just on the crazy off chance, but surely there's nothing he could drop through at this point that's going to make a difference. I have a big board, he has 9 health, he can swing the Cobra into the Taunter, they'll both die.
To Northrend!
That doesn't matter. No. I'll put you out of your misery quickly.
For the Alliance!
Push forward.
Well, there we go. That went pretty good. I don't know what that play was in the middle where he taunted one of his hounds. He should have taunted the guy who's going to get bigger. The hyena, and... weird play. Well, that takes us up to 7 wins. It was a bit shaky there at the start where we lost 2, but... it's really picked back up.
Uther versus Thrall! For Doomhammer, I will fight.
Do I want to quality this quickly? Yeah, I probably do. I might throw the Protector away. Oh. That's probably not better. Whatever.
Well met.
I'm not even going to play it. I'll hang on to the sacrifice. He'll give the Drake a bigger butt.
Reporting for duty.
Drop a totem. I feel like dropping a totem's probably the way to go. No? What's your 3 drop? Harvest Golem. Eh.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
The battle!
There's no real point swinging into the Harvest Golem since, well, it would live. So at this point he either swings into my 2-2 or trades. Probably. No? It's a good play.
Job's done.
What a pain in the butt.
I got the best deals anywhere.
You should probably swing with both of those. What do you reckon? Barring a pretty cool card in his hand, that's probably the way to go. You don't want to go letting an auctioneer live. Come on.
Reporting for duty.
With any luck, he'll drop a few guys, start feeling pretty confident. Please drop another guy, that would be amazing.
Get down!
Equality consecration time it is. I keep getting to use this move.
I hope you like my invention.
Well, in this game I'm not holding any substantial board presence, which is disappointing.
Drink with me, friend. Job's done.
Alright. Maybe next turn I get to drop both of these guys and see what happens. Although, yeah, I'm still not liking the odds of this one. He's got a fistful of cards, and I've got very little.
I wonder.
Come on. What are you doing?
What to do?
Shouldn't your timer have come up by now? We may have desynced. Maybe? Or he just doesn't know what he's going to do.
I wonder.
Do you have a play? Weird.
Behold the might of Stormwind! Challenge accepted. There's little time.
I can assume a desyncs happened, which is disappointing.
I wonder. For the Alliance! Challenge accepted.
It's disappointing. I mean, a win's a win, I guess, but there's no way of knowing whether I'd have managed to pull that out or not. It's a bit disappointing. Oh well, here we are at 8 wins. And we'll see if we can take it any further. I'm surprised to have gotten this far. Our very first arena. But it all seems to be coming through pretty well, and again I managed to pull off some combinations that I thought I should be able to pull off. The consecration equality a few times. And the brewmaster's bouncing back a few guys to very good effects. And yeah, plenty of taunters up towards the top end to keep everyone alive.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch your...
Alrighty.
I will fight with honor.
All my big guys again. Let's throw them 3 away. Potentially the Fen Creeper should be kept because he's a nice taunter and the game will probably get that far. Oh well. Yeah, no. Just for funsies, I considered coining out the Murloc, and then I could protect him. Ugh. Well, ain't that a pain in the butt?
Let me think.
Oh wow, you did not swing in the face. What are you doing? What are you doing? What a peculiar play.
Reporting for duty.
Why aren't you swinging into my guy with the Berserker? I'm all sorts of confused.
Your magic shall not save you.
Actually, at this point, I'm going to coin that out, because my opponent's behaving weirdly. He may actually just swing the Yeti into the Spellbreaker, and then have nothing happen. Which would be cool. Well, the Yeti, of course, will hit the sacrifice.
Get down!
Oh, opponent. What are you doing?
Don't mess with Tusker. This is our time, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
The gates are open. Job's done.
Alright, so I've just gone with playing him, because I was hoping nothing would happen. Alright, next turn I'll have 7 mana, and I'll protect the Fen Creeper. Am I already dead? I don't know if this is workable. Alright, so my opponent was behaving super weird, but...
Your magic shall not save you.
and he wins. Well played.
Well played.
Made some weird plays there, but managed to fill the board up way better than I could. Well, that's it for my arena run. Eight wins though, not unhappy with that. Let's see what we get. $150 gold, a deck, a feral spirit, and a gold Meshuggah warrior.
Oh, good job. Feel free to try another run in the arena.
Oh, and while we're here, let's go see what the pack is.
There.
Yeah, nothing terribly exciting. But oh well, I got my 150 gold, so pays for the next run. Not that I really need it. Oh well, that's it for it today. 8 wins, 3 losses. Pretty happy with that for the first arena run. Thank you for watching.